Get your glow sticks ready! Sega Touring Car Championship. That's not the word. Driving fast with horrible controls. There, how's that? That about sums up the game. This is a mid to late 90s Japanese release for the Sega Saturn called Sega Touring Car Championship, but throw away any ideas in your head that this is like Daytona USA or Virtua Racing, because it's completely different. This is based on an arcade game, and I could see where Sega Touring Car Championship would be fun and playable with an arcade cabinet, a steering wheel, and analog brake and gas controls, but playing this with the purely digital Sega Saturn controller, with just all or nothing controls, is pretty much impossible because the sense of speed in this game makes you feel more like you're driving a spaceship or an F1 car than a touring car. And there seems to be nothing that you can do while playing this to make the car react fast enough to actually drive. The only way that I could even possibly get the car around the track was to immediately accelerate to 300 kilometers an hour or whatever, and then slam on the brakes before every turn, and then try to kind of flutter the gas pedal, but the car still just slid off the road. It's either all understeer or all oversteer. And I've driven many of these cars, not in real life, but I've driven many of these cars in other games like Gran Turismo, where they handle perfectly well, and I have a feeling that's because Gran Turismo is just a better game. I should note that this one does predate Gran Turismo, though, and they're clearly going for a different style and feel than their previous arcade driving games like Outrun, Sega Rally, Daytona USA, and Virtua Racing. It's a lot faster, but the sense of speed is extremely disproportional to the actual cars that you're driving. They feel like drag racers. Now, it's possible that something got lost in translation because most of the setup menu text and the manual are in Japanese. I can't read them. The only Japanese I can read is transforming robots piloted by girls with blue hair, and that spells awesome. Now, I tried to set the game to easy, but it's possible in a different menu I selected light speed and no controls. Who can say? Either way, I'll steer you away from Sega Touring Car Championship in the direction of Daytona USA, because that game is fantastic. The number 8 is the new number 1, because I'm a winner, yet I kept getting 8th place. This game was donated to Classic Game Room by Mohammed in Qatar. Thank you again. He donated a number of games that I would have never found, let alone played. And I'm curious to see what the Japanese arcade machine for this game would look like. I'd like to see it. I doubt I will. I don't think there's any of them over here. But anyway, I'll definitely recommend numerous other Sega arcade racing games over this one. Sega Touring Car Championship.